So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start recording as well. So now everybody, let's start cooking with Malai. Cheers. So that's good that everyone is on mute. So what I'm going to do when I'm going to show you from scratch. So everybody got the recipe. I'm going to show you, and this is what I do. Like so, whatever you want to cook with. So today I'm just going to use beef. So if anyone wants to use lamb, so Musaman is good with lamb or with beef. So I'm going to use how many? It's about 450 grams of lean beef, which I'm still going to slice because otherwise it'd be quite tough. And 1 onion and coconut cream. So this is the brand that I normally use, like Chow Got. You can get it from Sainsbury's or any Oriental supermarket. So depend on the quantity. If you want to cook this for 2, or maybe you just use 1 can. If you want to cook more, I use 2 cans. So it's the more thicker the sauce you will need. And the most important is Musaman curry paste. I know that some of you cannot get the Musaman curry paste. I got this from the Filipino supermarket or Thai supermarket. And sometimes you can get like in the pack as well. But this is the best brand. You can get in the pack from Waitrose or Sainsbury or any supermarket. So you can use that as well. And of course, fish sauce. Normally I use this brand, not the squid. Or Tipperot is good as well. Tipperot is good brand. So very simple dish, this one, and a couple of cherry tomatoes. Yeah. And because I'm gonna cook for 2, so I use like 2 large potatoes. Yeah, and then last and not least, cashew nut. I use cashew nut, or you can use the ground peanut, but cashew nut. Since I would start cooking, I normally use the cashew nut one. So everything is ready. Yeah. So now we're going to start preparing. I'm going to show you. Chop the onion first. Some of you might already done, but so you just slice and then just chop, because we're going to fry the onion with the paste. So we don't need to use garlic or anything else because they got plenty in the sauce already. So have you already chopped up the onion there? Anybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So if you already chop, I quickly, some people that haven't done it before, this is the way that I chopped it. I fried it like thin slice like that. Don't slide your hand like I nearly did because I already had a few glasses of wine. So here we go. Just the slide.
Everyone's on mute. Did you know, Malai?
Yeah, I told people to go on mute. So if people want to speak, they can just unmute and talk to me. If anyone have any question, if I go too fast. So everyone chop there already, and then I'm going to quickly peel potato. So potato just cut into like a small cube. So I got everything ready. So just peel. So get it. I normally use the 2 large baked potatoes. Or if you don't have baked potato in the fridge, you forgot you have new potatoes, you can use new potatoes as well. But for me, it's better. Leave some more potato. Look at that. It's a little bit of naughty.
Malai?
Yes, darling.
I can't see potatoes on the ingredients list.
Potatoes?
Yeah.
Yes, darling. Potato is the main dish. It's in there. I've got photographs and everything.
Oh my God, there is. Oh, I missed it.
You don't have potatoes. Have you got any new potato?
No, I do have potatoes. It's just I didn't take them out. Okay. So what, 2 baking potatoes?
Yeah, 2 baking potatoes.
Okay. All right.
If people doesn't like too much potatoes, you just want concentrate on the beef, on the meat, you can just use 1. Yeah. Like, I mean, for me, the boy love potatoes. So, so the tips for cooking, I normally put the water, just put the water in any of the bowl, and then you just cut potatoes and then put it in the bowl. So the size, I just cut in like a big chunk like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And put in the water. So just preparation is ready. So just make sure that you peel it first.
Sorry, can I just backtrack? You cooked these potatoes?
No.
No, not yet. Just prepare. Just peel them and cut them into big chunks.
Oh, in chunks. Okay.
And put in the water.
Oh, you don't cook them yet. Okay.
Not cook them yet. So we're going to cook it later. We just prep. Okay. Just cook just cut into the big chunk because potato doesn't take long to cook. Okay. Also, in the ingredients, if you want extra chili, forgot to mention, you can get some chili by the size, a cup of fresh chili. Just put it by the size. We put it toward the end. And cherry tomatoes for me. I love to put it because just to bring some colors. You can use about 8 or 10. Get it and then just cut it half. Chop half potatoes. Nigel, are you on prepare? Yeah, you're on chop. Everything done. Ellery, you're on chop already? Yeah.
Yes, I've already chopped.
Well done. Very good. Go ahead. So I just put that already by a side.
There wasn't much else to do.
I forgot to mention
Sunday
as well that
afternoon.
coriander for garnish. Coriander for garnish. So that is already there. And then because normally Musaman curry, normally we cook like slow cook, but we can do like this one is big, sort of a quick one. So that's why I choose lean beef. So it doesn't take long to cook much. And I'm going to cut instead of big chunks. If you have time, you can slow cook, but I like to cook and eat it fresh because it's big chunks. So the beef, you can see I'm just going to slide. I'm just gonna cut half to like a smaller, so it's cooked quicker. So just gonna quickly slide any of those big chunks. This is used like lean beef. Sometimes I say that lamb is going very well when I cook like lamb, like roast lamb. So when you have lots of meat that left over, you can make the sauce and then just use that lamb. It's going very, very well as well. So just gonna quickly cook.
Yes, I'm actually using lamb malai.
Yeah, perfect. So lamb, you can get like a stripy lamb. Because we just want to make sure that it's get on tender. So just like sort of chop around there. So everyone okay with that? Yeah, Amanda, you okay? Perfect. Have you done the potatoes?
Yep.
Perfect. Amanda's poor dog, Sandy, is very poorly. How's Sandy?
Well, she's, you know, up and down.
Bless her. Beautiful dog. Just like your baby, isn't it, when you have the animal?
Yeah.
The sad thing when they're getting old and that's heartbroken when they're not well. Hope
Not
she's
sure she's
feeling
going to make
better.
it, but
I hope she's feeling better. Easy on her with the walk.
yeah.
Okay.
Malai, can I ask
Yeah.
a question?
Yes, darling.
Is that curry paste very hot?
Curry paste, which one? Show me. Which one?
I bought that one.
Oh,
The one that
perfect.
you-
Yeah. No, it depends on not too spicy, that one, because we remember we got coconut creams and we got on potatoes, so we absorb. So
Okay,
depend
yeah.
on how many spoon that you put it in. So if you want more spicier, you add more paste. Yeah.
Okay.
So I will not put too much at first. I will use maybe 2 spoons,
teaspoons?
2 big
Is it
spoons.
2 big spoons? Oh,
Yeah,
really?
2 big spoons, and then I'm sure it's gonna be not too spicy. And then you can add more. So here we go. So I got my beef ready. The other way that I would normally use a tip as well is get a little bowl and then put some water. That's to sort of dip your hands in. I normally, that's a tip. See, Bensley told me, Malai, you have to tell us the tip. So, so I got all of that ready. And also I'm going to, I have little chili here. Fresh chili, I'm gonna try like 3.
Well,
You don't need to add fresh chili in because it's on in the paste, but I just want to add like, put the way that I cut the chili. You see that? I just like to, like slice 1, 2 chili there. Sarah, are you cooking with us today?
Yes, I am.
Fantastic. And then I got
I
my
did do
consumer.
quite a bit of prep though before coming.
Yeah, that's great idea. Great idea.
Ah, good girl.
And I'm
Yes,
just
I've
going.
been chopping up aubergine because I'm afraid that's going in it too.
I'm going to open the coconut.
I saw Mark and Freddie cycling today, Sarah.
Oh, Freddie told me.
In Pembride, yeah. I
Yes.
went for a walk with Andrew, and suddenly somebody sort of went like 100 miles an hour waving to me. And I thought, who the hell is this? And then I realized it was Mark. I thought it was you behind him, but it was Freddie.
They said they had seen you. You did a long walk then.
Oh, I didn't walk from home, no.
Oh.
Yeah, I walked around Pembride and then we went to Brookwood Cemetery.
Oh, okay.
It was only 6.5 miles, so it's not a long walk.
Right. So the amount, the amount of the beef that I use, I'm gonna use 2 coconut cream. So I'm gonna use 2 cans. So it's not dry. There we go. So I've got prep, I got potatoes, I got onions, I got beef, and I opened the can of coconut. I got my pot ready.
Right, we're nearly there.
How's everyone doing?
Yeah.
Good.
So everyone get everything prepped and chopped, Nigel? Yeah, so I like it. You can use the big like sort of pan. I prefer to use the pot basically because you've got the lid, so you can get. So I just put the now high heat. Yeah, I'm going to use from here. better. Heat. Just heat that up first with the high heat, and then just get the oil ready. Don't put the oil in there yet until the pot is really, or the pan is really hot, and then we're gonna put tiny bit of sunflower oil or vegetable oil. For Thai cooking, we don't tend to use the olive oil because it's become very oily. It's better with the sunflower oil, I find. That's according to the chef review.
What about vegetable oil? Is that the same or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the vegetable oil is all right.
Apparently, olive oil it doesn't do very well in high temperature.
No, it's better when you cook Italian food. So make sure
Yeah, it's
you
good
got
for
something
salads
to
and
stir.
things.
Sometimes that you get something to stir. So now I can see it's on heat up now. Just put a tiny bit of, let's say 1 teaspoon.
Teaspoon?
Yeah, like 2 teaspoons, whatever. What do you think? Just make sure it just heated up. And get your onion ready. Then just fry the onion. So just make sure that it's hot. I can see that it's now bubbly, it's hot. Just fry the onion in the pan. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
You can hear that go. Shh. Let me know if I go too fast, everybody. Just let me know, okay? And any questions? So just quick. See that smell already, and then get your paste ready.
Get the what ready?
Your curry paste.
Okay.
So I'm going to add, depending on the quantity that you cook, like for me, because 450 grams, I'll use 2. So put 2, like big tablespoons in the pan, and then just carry on stir. Quite dry.
Malai.
Yeah.
It's Nigel. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
The Musaman paste comes in a bag, and so presumably I can put it back in its container, put it back in the fridge.
Yes, you can.
It'll last for how long?
Long time. Yeah.
Last long time?
Yeah, last long time. So
right.
I have in the pot, it lasts long time. So you can see that now that it's cooked. So now I'm going to add the beef. Fry the beef in there. Everyone okay?
Yeah.
Ooh, love it. Everybody in action. Love it. Family, we get feast tonight. Wendy, Steve, okay?
Have you got it on very high heat? Because mine is beginning to burn.
Let's just quickly, and then we're going to add, just reduce the heat down a little bit. You have to stir it very quickly. With the onions and everything, you can also add a little bit water in the pan, so make sure it's not too high burn. Yeah.
Okay.
Put a little bit water. Oh, I can see that smell. Absolutely gorgeous.
Lovely. You know what? Trying to put that paste back into that tab, it will be almost impossible because it was so squashed.
Yeah. So everyone doing okay? Just We just want to make sure that the beef is really cooked.
My Le Creuset pan is rubbish. It keeps sticking to it and burning.
You should put the pot, darling. Next time use the pot.
Yeah, I know. No, I do have a pot, Le Creuset pot, but they do burn.
If it's really, really sticky, make sure that you add some tiny water. Okay, let's see that. Oh,
Yeah,
smell
I think so.
absolutely, smell beautiful.
Malai, where's
yes?
Densley this week?
No, Densley, he's got the first day lockdown out, that they allow to go out, and yeah,
Really?
yeah. So
They
that's
all
why
back
he's
on
gonna.
lockdown again.
Yeah, they okay. They what do you call it? They don't have the lockdown anymore. Okay, so now we're gonna add the cashew nut. I have the handful. I got handful of cashew nut. Yeah, add handful.
Malai, have we added the milk yet?
No, not yet.
No.
I just.
Right, when did we cook the rice? How long? How are we? Kind of 20 minutes away yet? Or?
Oh yeah, we're gonna start doing the rice now. While we do something, I got my rice.
Tony.
I got my rice ready. You got rice cooker, don't you? So I'm going to cook the rice because it only take about 5 minutes. Okay, so everyone got their cashew nut in there.
Yeah.
And then add the potatoes.
Oh, uncooked potatoes. All right.
Uncooked potato, because now we're gonna cook like everything absorbed together in there. Okay. And in this point, once we got potato in, stir it on together. Now we're gonna add the coconut cream.
Right.
Everyone add the coconut cream in there. So now the pan will not get sticky. I add 2 cans because 2 cans is perfect. So you can see that the coconut is got loads. You've got loads of coconut. Just add some water in there and then just wiggle it. wiggle.
You need to add water, did you say?
No, just to add. You see that in the coconut, in the what do you call the can? They got plenty of
Water.
of coconut in there. So just put a little bit water, and then yeah.
Mine had some water in it.
We don't want to add. Make sure, I would highly suggest that you use the chow gok if you want the best taste of the Thai. I put that in the ingredient. The same with Thai green curry. The same of this Musaman. Just make sure now you can put up to high heat now, because we're going to put. And now, I forgot to say that we need to add like 1 teaspoon of tiny bit of salt.
Salt.
Yeah, salt. Salt, sugar, and salt. About that. Pinch of salt. I'll add a little bit more. Pinch of salt, and then we're going to add some fish sauce. About, again, depend on the quantity. Add less, and then you once you taste, you can add more. So at this point, I will add about 1, 2, 3. I'll put 3 for now. 3 big spoons.
If I don't have a fish sauce, Malai, can I put something else?
Salt.
I've got oyster sauce.
No, not oyster sauce. No, not go with it. Salt.
What about
Oh, darling, you should get fish sauce.
You've got to get the right ingredients, Chris.
sorry?
You've got to get the right ingredients.
Yeah, because
No, I'm not keen on fish, so.
No, I mean, it's not really, it's just once you cook it, the taste is good because the taste is blend with the,
So
all right, so now we're going to put some sugar.
Okay.
I put 1 spoon, 1 big spoon of sugar. So
show me how big the spoon.
this,
Oh, okay.
you can add 1 or 1.5 because Musaman is have to get like a little bit of sweet taste. I have mentioned before, but some of you don't know that when you go to Thai restaurant or Chinese, they will use a lot of MSG, which is monosodium glutamate, that will make the food tasty. But with Malai cooking, I never add any of those. So I use like sort of salt and sugar, just alternate taste. So I just have a little bit taste of this. Now, the sweetness, like sugar, if the food is really salty, if you put some sort of sugar in there, it will sort of reduce the saltiness with your food.
Okay.
It starts looking lovely and bubbly now. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Fabulous. I can see Juliet is going. Very good.
Maybe you should cut the potatoes a bit smaller. I don't know.
No, normally it's big chunk.
Yeah.
That's ideally. Normally you need to put it like that and have a little bit taste of the sauce. What do you think? If it's less, you can add more fish sauce. You can add a little bit more salt. If you want more potato, you can put in a small chunk of potatoes, add it in. If you want more spicy, at this point, you can add some more paste in. I want my spicy, so I'm going to add my more paste in, or I'm gonna add some more fresh chili in. I'm gonna put another spoon in.
Is the most spicy, the red or the green?
Red one. Red curry is more. So as you can
Malai,
see, yeah.
Did you add in the chili yet?
Yes, I have. I add the chili in there.
Okay, I missed that. Sorry. Right.
That's okay. You can add after or add before. You see, everybody, I use the rice cooker. When I'm cooking rice, it's really good idea. So I put rice in and just above the water, just above like this of your, and then it will cook perfectly. So I'm gonna put the rice in now while I wait. So if anyone got the lid, put the lid in. Now you can
Have you lowered the temperature now?
Yeah, lower the temperature now a little bit. So now just put the lid on. So we need the beef to cook and it's tender. Yeah.
We haven't
So
put
I'm going.
tomatoes in yet,
Yeah, are they? Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm alive. Put the tomatoes in yet.
Hi, everybody.
Look, Densley, we miss you. We got a lot of people
Hi,
today.
Densley.
We got a lot of students today. The chef very
Densley.
proud.
Densley, get your ingredients out quick.
It's a bit late.
It's a bit late.
Densley in the park.
It's delicious what we are cooking.
Where are you now, Densley? You in the park?
I'm doing some gardening, so I
You're in
can't.
the gardening.
So I just
Look, Densley.
I'm just taking a little break, and I thought I'd drop in and see what's going on.
Oh,
No,
Densley, it's so much fun.
Everybody,
It's delicious. Really is.
it looks great. My goodness, wow.
Yeah,
If
it is.
it's beef, Densley, Musaman beef, you got to try it. You got to
I
try
will.
it.
I will.
Yeah, it's a
Chris,
lovely.
what?
Right, everybody, at this point, I will put some tomato in.
Are you putting them now? Okay.
Yeah, put them now. I like more tomato, so 5 because I got like quite a big pot, so I'm gonna add another 5 more.
Malai,
at that
I would like
point-
to know how you ended up with a full pan, because mine is nowhere near that quantity.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Well, mine is just, mind you, maybe my pan is a little bit bigger than yours.
Yeah, you got bigger pan.
You're funny, Chris.
Well, no, but not that much bigger. Not that much bigger. But
No, it's the same.
I
Probably
mean, mine
look,
is not full.
How many coconut milks did you put in?
I put 2.
The whole tin. Oh, you put 2. Oh,
I put 2
1.
coconuts.
Yeah, it's
Ah.
better to put 2 in, I think, speaking perhaps out of turn, because you can always boil it off, simmer it down.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So
Oh,
when
really?
you put 2, so it sim it down. Normally this one
I
is
don't want
supposed
it
to
too
be
watery.
sauce. The sauce supposed to be the best with the Musaman. So I'm going to add.
right.
You see, Densley, I got a finger bowl. I tell everybody, got finger bowl.
Yeah.
So what you're gonna have today? Not the Musaman curry today.
Alicia is cooking today, so I don't know if she's going to surprise.
Lovely. Oh,
This
look
is
at this.
a job share. You gardening, she's cooking.
That's
Very
it.
good.
I would agree with that job share too. Much prefer gardening than cooking.
Oh yeah, I love
Oh, yeah.
cooking. I enjoy it.
I love gardening. I love cooking.
Well, we see with gardening, if you do the garden, you can look at it for days. You
The
do the
sauce,
cooking, half
very
an hour
good.
later, it's all gone.
I'll
How's
show you guys.
everybody?
I'll show you guys at the end of the cooking. I'll just show you guys all the plants I bought to plant today.
Oh, yes, please. Yeah.
Wow, yes, please.
Yeah. How big is your garden?
Very big.
It's big.
It's quite big. And you
It's a
do it
little
all
too-
yourself?
Yes.
Gosh.
Well, I have somebody cuts the grass and somebody prunes it in the fall and cleans it up in the spring. But then between spring and fall, I do it all myself.
Nice.
Densley, I thought you were going to live in Canada.
Soon.
Yes, that's in the fall, late fall. moving.
Oh, okay. Because I was wondering why you were buying plants when you wouldn't be there. But yeah, okay, fine.
I
Those
still,
that don't, yeah, just gonna say for those that don't know Densley. Densley used to be our lovely friend here. We played tennis together, and then now Densley moved to New York, just outside New York, isn't it?
correct,
And
yes.
yeah, Densley worked for Aldo, you know, the really famous, the high street, lovely shoes. I got quite a few from there. So when we go like everywhere, we go outdoors, so we got to have to post the photo to show
Yeah.
Densley, even in Poland.
Keep buying from
That's-
Aldo,
Turkey.
guys. Keep buying from Aldo.
Yeah,
Oh, guys, I love the support. Fantastic.
I have to support you, Densley.
Malai, your
Yeah.
pot looks amazing. That looks so rich and creamy. And
Yes,
oh,
very,
Oh, it's
very,
delicious.
very rich and creamy. I'm going to have a little taste. Mmm. Oh, Paul
You're,
gonna
you're a
love
good
it.
actress. You're a very good actress.
I'm not just kidding, but it's so good. How's Ellery? Ellery, how's it?
Hello. Yeah, doing well. I'm
Have you tried little taste?
I have tasted it, and I think it's. I don't know if you can see that now, but yeah, looking
Fabulous.
good.
I saw your
Linda-
pot of rice there, Larry, in the back behind the curry.
Oh yeah. I'm
Yeah.
fine with that though, because the boys are going to go to bed in about 15 minutes. So I'm thinking, I might have to delay it a bit. So
Now,
Very, very good.
at this stage, Malai, how would you describe the thickness of the sort of creamy mixture?
Yeah,
Would you say it was medium thickness?
yes,
Thin?
at this stage, because I add 2 of the coconut, as you can see, like it's
Yeah.
quite, because I mean the boy loved the sauce. I love a lot of sauce, so you can see. So two coconut cream is good. So at this point, we just put it, so sort of put the lid, so the beef will absorb to the potatoes, and then we get tender. So the more that you cook, the more tender. So if you, at this point, if you cook and then you can put over and then put in the oven. Put in the oven for like half an hour or 40 minutes if you want a big chunk. And then it was really, really good. We cooked like sort of perfect. But because of the way that I show you, like slice the beef, lean beef doesn't take long anyway. So I slice quite sort of thin slice. So 20 minutes should be perfect. So now it's gone, how long now? 10 minutes? I mean, we can, 5 minutes. I mean, we can have a look. I mean, to see the way that the meat, we can just have a little bit cut. And then you can see that some of them, but it's a bit tough, but that's why we have to put probably another for 15 minutes by that time. Go and cook your rice, and then drinking some more wine.
Malai, I'm going to go for the slow cook. How long should, what temperature shall I put the oven on for if I'm going to finish it off there?
Oh, slow cook 180. You can put 100 if you want to quick. Yeah, 180 or even 2. I put 180 for, let's say, about 40 minutes and to an hour. Depend on the big chunks.
Thank you.
Just keep checking as well. Make sure that it's the salt is not going to simmer, or maybe put 180, 170, 180.
Okay.
Sorry, Malai, did you say that needs to go into the oven?
No, don't, not necessary. Just make sure that you put the lid on.
Oh, okay. So Sarah is cooking it in the oven.
Yeah, she wants to get a little bit more tender. I think she might have like a big chunk of.
Yeah, you know what could be nice, Sarah, to put it.
Yeah.
Into a slow cooker.
I never cook in this cooker because I cannot wait. I just cook against that, and then I would do another dish. I would do my rice, and then in that point I can taste it. I can.
It's very tasty. It really is.
It's very tasty.
So everyone has because the lamb. Yes.
Oh, lovely.
Nice.
I've even got the rice going. I can't find my rice cooker, have it?
Oh, that looks scrummy. How's the taste? Wendy? You have a little bit taste? Steve? How's the taste?
Yeah, it tastes good.
So as I say, like, put less fish sauce, and then for me, like when we're cooking, it's more fun. If you want like this, I got a little bit, I just add some more sauce in. If you want some more tuna, you can bump it in more. Then the same as potatoes. This is very simple dish, but it's so delicious.
Yeah.
Really delicious. And when you serve with the just a little bit chop of coriander and put on top before serving, and then the fragrance from the coriander smell absolutely gorgeous.
Lovely, thank you.
So now my one is just like bubbly and cooked very nice. So that's why this pot is going very, very well. What are you eating, Densley? You see that bubbly?
Jumping away or something.
Densley having something.
It's on mute.
Juliet, how's your curry doing? Yes. How about Brenda? How's your curry, darling? Good?
Oh, that looks good.
Oh, look. Very good.
That looks good, Juliet.
Very good, Julia. That's fabulous. Tony, how's yours? Tony, how's yours? Good?
It looks great, but I think it tastes like a bit too salty, or maybe I put too much fish sauce, something like that.
You might have put, in that case, put some more sugar in. Add
More
some
sugar?
maybe, yeah, more. How many coconut? 1 or 2?
I put like 1 and a bit of coconut cream and some water.
Oh, you need 2.
2, yeah? Okay.
You need 2 coconut. You need 2 coconut cream, and then add some maybe a spoonful of sugar in there. The sugar will cut down the saltiness. Yeah.
Okay. I'll do that now.
No problem.
Thanks.
Okay.
Malai, you work at 5 as in the channel 5, is that right?
No, F5, they are consulting.
Ah, okay.
The American company, they're consulting like security company. So I was used to work for professional services coordinator with Juliet, and now I moved to HR. In HR, yeah, I was with the HR recruiting, so recruiting help coordinate, but now I'm in HR operations, so I'm moving around.
Have you been working from home?
Yes, everybody, the office closed.
Yeah. I bet that's
so we do regular, like Brenda, she has our Zoom every Monday morning. So soon Julia's going to take on the class some evening. Everyone more than welcome to join. I'm doing some cooking. Sometimes I cook with the colleagues as well. And then I organize some fun Zoom, like to keep everyone going basically. Because
that's
depressing, isn't it, during this lockdown? So I just sort of come up with idea. I mean, like for me, from can't cook, won't cook. I'm not the chef. I love eating. When I was studying, I came over. I'm originally from Thailand, so I came over in 1991, which is a long time. I pretty much grew up here. And my godparents sent me to work in the evening at the Thai restaurant. So that's how I learned. I just look how to do the spring roll, and then I do everything like sort of my own style, basically. Like the way that I cook Thai green curry is not like when you eat it. So all of these ingredients is my own ingredient.
Yeah.
And it works.
Yeah.
My family loves it.
Very easy, Malai.
Yeah, I just try to make it simple, not too complicated.
Yeah.
So,
Because if you make it complicated, a lot of people would just get discouraged.
Yeah,
particularly people that are not good at cooking.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So that's why have to be too complicated. I have so many different dishes. I mean, next week maybe I'll tell you guys how to do salad. Really
How
nice.
about this prawn toast?
Did you say salad?
We can do prawn toast, yeah. We can do prawn toast next week. Anyone want to know how to do prawn toast next week? Hands up. Yeah. Very simple. Come on. Very simple. Right. So you all gonna have to get like prawn. I mean, if people don't like prawn, we do minced pork or minced chicken. Yeah. It work exactly the same. You don't need some people allergic to prawn. We do minced beef. Oh, sorry, minced chicken or minced pork. Yeah, food processor or Ninja, because we need to like. So otherwise, it's not gonna work very well. You need to mash everything up. So so if you get those, I mean, I got this one from Amazon, like 24 quid. That is my best in my smoothie. My smoothie drink.
What did you pay 24
morning.
quid for?
This one, my new Ninja. Look.
What is it?
This Ninja, like a smoothie.
Oh, is there like a liquidizer?
Yeah, liquidizer. Because this one that I use it for making a prawn on toast. Because this one they got, you see, they got 2. Because I got my other one, it was like 1. See, I'll give you some tips and on that as well, what I use.
How do you liquidize a toast?
Oh no, I'll send out the recipe. So what you need to do, you need to get like minced minced pork or minced chicken or just a piece of chicken, and then you put it together. So you put with a little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of coriander, some egg in there, and then you need the sesame seed. I'll show you the sesame seed. Very important, sesame seed. And then we just put on the on toast, white or brown toast, and then it's cooked perfectly.
I want to eat it now. It's so delicious. I can't believe it.
I'm always make loads, don't we? Yeah, we do. We can do it together. I can show you how to do spring roll as well. Spring roll is so easy.
Oh yeah.
Spring roll is so simple to make. Yeah, look like everybody up to spring roll as well. We can do both. We can do both spring roll and prawn on toast, and we do that as a starter. So you can cook loads as well at the same time, and then you can freeze them.
You know what, guys? We both started as a lockdown thing, so to keep in touch and to do something. Now the lockdown is nearly finished, and we carry on, and we probably will carry on.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. So just make sure that keep stirring of your curry. You can see that. I mean, I'm still got lovely sauce. See, colorful as well. I'm gonna taste some beef. Normally I just put that in there, and then see, you can hear that my rice is click. So everyone happy with their sauce, yeah?
Very happy.
Very good. So once you use them, you just put in the fridge, yeah, for the paste that left over.
I think I'll get some of that. I've used the Waitrose and it's maybe not as good. I don't know. Tastes all right. It
How
doesn't
do I
taste
squeeze
spicy.
this into that tiny little?
Amanda, so how's your taste?
It's very nice. It's like a creamy taste. It's not got spice in it. So I put some chilies in there.
Yeah, so if you need no spice, just put some fresh chili. That's what I did. I put like quite a few fresh chili in there.
It's not as spicy as green curry, is it?
No.
No.
Wendy,
Not mine.
if mine's rubbish, I'm coming round yours.
Fine.
You're very welcome. I didn't cook it, Max. I'm just getting drunk.
That should be fine. I cooked it, so that'd be fine.
Well, Maxine, you can come round to mine because you're closer. You're closer to me than.
It all come to you.
You're 2 miles away from me, Malai.
Careful what you wish for, Malai. You might have like 20 people on your doorstep.
I'm over. Come over, and then I can do spring roll and prawn toast and everything else.
Oh yeah.
Are you eating lunch then, please?
I'll be there in 10.
Yeah. Right, the lunch Tony.
We can see you eating.
Juliet, looking good, darling. Looking good. Yeah. Kobe, we love it. Her boy's gonna love that.
Jensley, we're impressed because we thought that you ditched us because you couldn't join. So we thought you'd be out with your friends under.
We are so happy.
Anymore. We're glad that you've joined.
Hey, what happened to Paolo and Daniela? I thought that they might join. Watch and learn.
They're out of lockdown today. Sorry, not lockdown. The quarantine is over.
They enjoy in Sardinia. Paolo and Daniela, our other friends.
They're going out with their family. There's a massive number of them going out.
To be honest with you, if it wasn't locked down, me, Amanda, will be in sunny Italy today. We're supposed to fly out yesterday.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
We're going to go next year, aren't we?
Yeah.
Next June.
Next year, anyone want to join us? Don't need to play tennis, but come for the nice wine.
Sarah,
come on holiday with Malai. Next year, next June.
Where were you supposed
will not
to be
disappointed.
Where were you going?
Italy. Calabria. Calabria.
Calabria.
Tony to come with us because we play tennis together. Beautiful all-inclusive resort. For 1 week, it's about just over £700. 5-star luxurious resort.
Wow.
And entertainment. So because of what happening to TUI, so they offer to get me 20%. I can carry on my deposit. I'm not going to lose my deposit, and then I get 20% off.
Fantastic.
So it was fantastic. Like the family, and it's really good.
It's really good.
Last year we were in Club Ali Bay in Turkey. That is the best.
Really?
I would highly recommend. Club Ali Bay.
You see?
Amanda, I asked Mark if we could join you guys, and he said we just got to hang on and wait because we've had to cancel quite a lot of trips this year, and we've obviously got to get them rebooked next year. And some of these holiday people, they come back telling you when you've got to go rather than you choosing when you want to.
Really?
So we're just, I think we are hoping that it will come.
Yeah, nice.
Sarah, is that because you have paid the full price, or is this because if you only paid deposit, they can't really insist on that, can they?
No, what it is the one I'm thinking in particular, Chris, is a NADVAS, an Art Society trip we were doing to Austria. And of course that has to take place as and when they organize it. So we are hoping to do that one. And in fact, I'm not even sure. I think that one's been moved to 222. So it may not even happen next year. But yeah, but there's various things.
I think Densley going to show us some plant that he bought.
Oh yeah, come on
Densley, while we're waiting for our food to get simmered, you're gonna show us your garden.
While we were okay, I was having some brunch. We had a late lunch. Alicia made waffles with sausage and maple syrup, so it was great.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know how she stays so sweet.
Around so you can. Oh, there we go.
Paul, say hello.
I know. She makes all these cookies and pastries and cakes and sesame. Hey, Paul, how you doing? So yesterday I spent the entire day pulling weeds in the back here, and then today I bought 60 bags of mulch. 60 bags, like each bag weighs. So just imagine, I was so sore this morning, I didn't even want to do it anymore, but let's see how you can switch this so you can, okay, you can do it like this, I think, So I bought all these beautiful astabels.
Wow.
And I haven't planted them yet, but I'm set them up. And I have some big hydrangeas. That's a big hydrangea plant there. These little lilies, I'm going to pull them out. Because I don't like the way they just scattered like that. And then I have another big hydrangea here, which is great. And then I have to plant some stuff right in here, this empty spot. So I bought some coral bells, or red coral as they call it. I bought some, what are these called? I forgot. These are called Monrovia, or coneflower, sorry. So I'm going to have to plant these today. And so, yeah, I got a lot of work to do between now and 8 o'clock tonight.
Gosh. Densley, add a lot of fish bone, blood and fish bone for good root growth.
Okay. I will have to buy. I have to buy some of that, I guess.
Yeah. Well, yes. It's very good when you plant to mix it with soil, because that it's called blood and fish, something and blood and fish bone, And
Okay.
when you
Oh,
plant,
Kitty.
it just gives the,
Yeah, you
it
got me
feeds the
put it right in
roots.
there.
And it's very smelly.
Oh,
Oh
it's
yeah,
called blood, fish and bone. That's what it's called.
blood, fish, and bone.
Blood, fish and bone, yeah.
Yeah, we put
Okay.
it on our lawn. We put it on the grass.
Oh, do
Oh, yeah?
you?
And the dog loves it.
No. What, he eats it?
Yeah, when you put it down, the dog, yeah, he loves it. So, yeah. But it's good for the grass, yeah.
Gosh, never thought of eating blood, fish and bone.
Well, I guess it's the fish, right? I guess the smell of the fish must be
Yeah, it could
drives
be.
them crazy.
Enticing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, I tell you what, you're
Yeah.
gonna work very hard to plant all these plants.
Uh,
Yes, you plant
yeah.
and then when it's beautiful,
Yeah.
you'll be going.
I'm. So how are the pots coming?
Yeah, we're on watching you, and then every on the pot we get burned. Yeah, going beautifully. Going well. Going very well.
I'll show you the front if you like. You can see the front.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me go around the front. The front has more mature trees. I don't have to do much work in the front, but
Oh, we can hear the birds.
We can hear
yeah, they're beautiful to wake up to in the morning.
Mm.
Whereabouts are you?
Camera frozen.
Lost him. Whereabouts is Densley?
In New Jersey,
New Jersey,
Jersey.
yeah.
New Jersey.
Wow.
but I think he's frozen. He
Frozen.
decided to go to the,
Oh, he's gone.
that's it. He's gone. Decided to go to the front and he's gone now.
We were supposed to go and visit him, but now he's gonna move to Toronto, to Canada.
No. He's going to
Montreal.
Montreal.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Montreal. Yeah.
That's a better place to visit.
Mm. Yeah, never been to Canada, so that definitely makes it.
I think mine is cooked, you know.
Yeah, the
No.
beef
What's Nigel doing? You got to sleep? Oh.
is in the pub. He has a few beer. Everybody have
I've
you tried
adjourned
the,
to my
there he is.
sofa
He's
whilst
back.
my lamb Musaman curry simmers nicely in a pot.
Nice.
Densley, we can see two of you.
Oh yeah.
My doggy.
One picture and one real Densley. And one picture.
Well, are you serious?
Oh yeah, no, it's gone now.
We can see you properly.
Okay.
You see Sandy?
Who's that? Hello.
Hey, hey. Good, Sandy.
Oh, gorgeous.
Ah.
You're very poorly, Lindsay.
Sandy, what a beautiful dog.
Wait, I'm gonna take photo.
Oh, yeah, his ears are down, or her ears are down, you can tell.
Not been well.
Oh yeah, we can take a picture.
Yeah, take pictures, Sandy.
Did you get it? I'll try
Huh?
not because. Did you get the
Right.
picture?
Is Densley going to show us the front garden?
Yeah, Densley gonna show us the front garden.
All right, let me take it so you can see the. So this is the front garden. I don't know if I'll get good internet.
Wow.
Oh, it's gone again.
Garden.
Mm. Make sure
Trees,
everybody check your
like,
pot as well, yeah?
beautiful big
As you
trees.
go along.
So in the fall, I have to wake a lot of leaves.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Hear me? Oh no.
Oh, nice, very nice.
No, the pot somewhere.
Hmm. Oh, you frozen, Densley, again.
It froze again.
Probably not very good connection.
Maybe because I don't have good.
You need stronger signal.
Maybe it's all your trees in your garden.
Or connect to the hotspot on your phone. Says the tech expert. Not.
I think the Wi-Fi is not very good in the front.
All the big trees, Densley.
The Wi-Fi is not very good in the front. In the front porch.
But we can see that it's beautiful garden. Beautiful
Definitely
flowers.
have your work cut out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely beautiful. So everybody, I've got my coriander soaked in the water. Ready.
Why does it have to soak in the water?
So it's washed on the dirt.
Ah, okay.
Remember COVID-19, everyone wash your hand, wash and wash and wash.
Oh yeah, I wash, but I don't soak it in the water.
Oh. So how's everybody, have you checked your beef, how your beef going? Good? Tender? Wendy, you had too much wine. Go and check with Steve. How's the beef?
I think
you've frozen. You've frozen. That's not good.
Sorry, I have to take photo. I have to take photo of her like this. Too much wine. Here we go.
It's hilarious.
That is just right.
It's so funny. Yeah. Great. Chris, how's your beef? Tony, how's the taste? The taste get a bit better?
I haven't tried my beef. I just tried.
I think it's the taste of the lamb. I did it with lamb. I think I've not had lamb Musaman before. And I used this paste. Have you seen this paste before?
Ah, okay. That Musaman. Similar, yeah. That's from Thailand as well anyway, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you know this brand, Namjai?
Yeah, Namjai is supposed to be quite good as well. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, maybe it's a different taste because it's lamb, not beef.
Yeah, my one, I normally use Malai. Malai, their brand is good. No
It
idea.
definitely tastes better now. I have added another can. It's like thinner, so I'm simmering it a bit.
Perfect. And then you add, if it's salty, add tiny bit of sugar in there.
Yeah.
Sprinkle sugar. And then if it's got more, you can add like chop some more potatoes in there. But for me, I like to cook more beef or more meat, less potatoes or whatever. So
no.
Wish I'd put more beef in now, but never mind.
No, that's all right. That's all right. You can, like sometimes when you do.
Been able to taste it, and he's very excited.
Oh,
he just tasted it. Like, yeah. So,
very good. And then you got your rice cooked, yeah?
I've just put that on now because he's just put the boys to bed. So I thought, wait till he's reading the story. And I'm cooking the rice now. So yeah.
That's good time.
So by that time, it just simmer, get it slow heat. The longer that you put in the pan, like get it simmer, the tender. So this dish, the beef, the meat have to get like tender. So it's like melt to your mouth when you eat it. I mean, like a steak beef, sometimes it's good as well, whatever, or frying steak because it's like small and then it's cooked quicker. But as I say, if you got like a big chunk, because sometimes you got big chunk, you have to do slow cook for maybe an hour and a half in the oven, or even just like this, like what I'm doing here, like that in the put it slow cook, and then it's simmering. You can see that bubbling. At the moment, I just reduce from 14 to 9, and then it just carry on cook and playing with it. And then what I do is I just gonna chop some coriander and then add it, because my one is pretty much put the coriander in there now. If anyone wants to ready pretty much for serve. Where's Wendy gone?
Okay, Malai.
Yeah?
I'm going to continue on with my gardening.
Okay, Densley.
It's nice to see everybody.
Lovely to see you too.
Lovely to see you.
Yes, lovely for you to join us.
I didn't want to miss out, and so I just thought I'd pop in to say hi to everybody. I didn't want to miss the consecutive weeks of cooking Thai with Malai. So
we'll see you next week.
See you next week. Next week,
yeah,
okay? Have a great day, everybody.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Hi to Alicia. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Densley.
Amanda?
Yeah?
I'm on vodka.
I think he gets us drunk so that we think it's great for food then.
Chris,
sorry?
Chris, I'm coming. I'm coming for vodka.
Is that Polish vodka then?
Yeah, I was going to ask the same thing. Is it proper Polish vodka?
I'm not sure it's an absolute vodka. No, I haven't been there for a long time, so I haven't brought the supplies.
She's run out. She drunk it.
Bye.
I haven't been there this year at all.
Oh, wow.
If any one of you guys want to come with us touring vodka tour in Poland, more than welcome. Look, let me tell you, I've been there twice. It's absolutely
that is a super tour. A vodka tour in Warsaw.
And it's so much fun. It's so cheap as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really,
Malai,
really cheap.
Do you remember this guy who was begging for money, and he had a great big placard in front of him, and it said vodka money.
Yeah. money for vodka.
Money for vodka, yeah.
So I was sitting there.
Cherry vodka. Cherry vodka.
I'm sitting there. I'm sitting there next to him. Everyone walking past, it was hilarious, wasn't it? I was pissed at that place as well. It was hilarious. So you guys have to go to like Krakow. Krakow is really nice.
Yeah.
Lots of history. Very sad with all this Auschwitz, and Warsaw is beautiful.
Oh wow.
As well.
Krakow is getting a bit overrun now, and the police is very harsh on getting rid of drunks and things. So it's less fun now because they've had enough of drunken people from all over Europe.
Yeah, probably the Brits. Yeah.
And the police there is not. The police there in Poland is not like our police here in England. They're much more severe and they don't stand any nonsense. So if you overstep the line, you've had it.
Yeah, good on them. Yeah. We went a couple of years ago. We went in 2017, I think, in the February, and my husband, his like blokey friends were going out to Auschwitz, and you know the women said, "Oh well, actually, we want to come with you." So I think it ended up being 6 of us, and I organised it, and 2 more, and then 4 more. Anyway, it ended up being like 16 people from Herbright-ish, and we went out to Krakow. I organised everything from the flight to the transport to the accommodation. We stayed just off the main square in Krakow.
Yeah.
A tour of Auschwitz. We did everything, but it was amazing. Even just
Did you have snow? Did you have snow in February?
No, we didn't have. Well, we had a bit of. There was a bit of snow left over, so when we went to Krakow, it was bitter. It was cold.
Yeah.
We thought we were cold, but obviously imagine, what other people have been through. It's just horrendous. But aside from the sadness and the badness and all that, it was actually a really good trip, and the Polish people were so welcoming and so good. And
yeah, that's what I found.
Definitely want to go back there. Yeah.
Krakow is nice. It's very, very nice in summer. May to September is the best time to go.
Nice.
And if you happen to have a good weather and you can sit in the square till about 2 o'clock in the morning,
Oh, wow.
And
We go
everybody,
next May then, Chris.
everybody
Next
from the whole world is enjoying themselves there, and food and drink and music and roller skates. Do you remember this roller skates, Malai?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, there's hundreds of people from all over Europe were roller skating with lights and everything and music, and it's just lovely.
I want to go on those white horses. White horses on the square, isn't it? Apparently it's the largest square.
It's the largest square in Europe.
Really?
It's not what I expect at all. I thought that like quite poverty, but when we went, it was just really lovely, really friendly. The people, they don't try to get knocked on as well. It was
poverty there 30 years ago.
Yeah, it was, but
days,
now.
but of course, 30 years past communism, and certainly since Poland joined the EU and a lot of money went into Poland, it's a completely different country. You can't compare the old and new.
Yeah, so that's it.
I bought this glass in the market in Krakow. So I bought. I'm not into coloured glass, but I actually hate and what they call it is it etched glass?
Yeah.
Thing at all, but I just love these, and I bought this red one and blue one from the market. I mean, it was like £5 for the two. Yeah, and yet I've got more expensive glasses in the house, but these are my
favourites.
Look, my favourite.
I'm going to eat mine. It's so
good. Chris got me this from. You got me from Poland, don't you, darling? Look.
Yeah, I got you this from this.
That's me. I love bling bling.
It's my favourite shop in Warsaw, and the shop is called Home and Jew, appropriately named, obviously in English, Home and Jew. And every time I arrive there, that's the first shop I go to. It's absolutely gorgeous with designs and things. I think European designs are really, really lovely. Absolutely lovely. And that shop, you cannot come out of that shop. You really cannot come out of it. It's got such gorgeous stuff in there. For home, everything for home. It's just absolutely fantastic.
Remember?
Is it?
Yeah, I tried my beef. It's so lovely and tender now.
Mine is not cooked yet, unfortunately.
I keep trying so much that I'm worried there won't be any left for Natalie.
Nigel, how's your curry? Is on your beef? You cook with beef or lamb?
I'm cooking with lamb, and I'm just checking it now.
I'll tell you the funny story when we went to Krakow with Chris. Because we just went in and out to different pubs, didn't we? And then I was a little bit of tipsy. So I was nicked the vodka shot, the glass, from every single one of them. I have no idea. When I come home, I had about 20.
Yeah. Every time we went to the bar, she left out with a glass. She left about a glass. Got a collection.
I have loads of collection. And I came home, I had about 8 bottles of vodka. And then I told
I've got a picture of this. When you've got this vodka lined up, literally lined up on a table. Do you remember when we were in Gdańsk? We went to Gdańsk as well, which is a northern town in Poland on the Baltic Sea. That was a separate trip. And they ran out of vodka in that bar. Do you remember? We sat there and nobody came in. And we sat and sat and sat. And eventually, I called the waitress and she came in. And I said, we would like some vodka. And she said, we haven't got any vodka.
And I did say, I told her, didn't I? What happened? You ran out. This is the vodka land. You ran out of vodka. So we went on this wheel. They have like special wheel, isn't it? So me, Chris, Paul, we went up the wheel. How much? Like 7 zloty or something.
Yeah, it's like a
couple
pound to go on the Millennium Wheel.
So we went up and then come down, and then first of all they stopped. Like, oh, this is not worth, isn't it? We look at each other, and then they just keep us going.
It kept going. We couldn't get off. It kept going.
They weren't allowed to
It was so
our
funny.
Friends, one of our friends didn't go up with us. We have to call him. I'm start getting dizzy. That's it. Our money was now. I want to come down. Keep going. We keep going. Tell him, please. I want to get out. Please, I want to get out. And then he keep going around and round. At the end, I start getting pissed off now. I'm like, I have money worth. I need to go down. So we have to call Ian. Ian, you have to go and tell the guy, we want to come down.
Yeah. And we were the only people on this Millennium Wheel. There's nobody else.
That's it. So after that, we would really fancy vodka. And then the lady said, no vodka left. That's why I was like...
No, I used to live in Poland, 1992 to 94.
Oh, did you? Where did you live?
So I was laying the ground for all you drunk tourists to come in later years and drink them out of vodka.
Where did you live, Nigel?
Warszawa, Warsaw, yeah.
Oh, that's where I come from.
Mm-hmm.
Whereabout? Which part of Warsaw did you live in?
Well, I was an expat getting paid a lot, so I lived in the Old Town Square in Stare Miasto.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Stare Miasto is where Malai got drunk as well. Do you remember that bar that he
the underground
to go down the steps into the bar? Yeah.
Don't worry, I've been drunk in all parts of Warsaw.
Oh yeah.
Malai was drunk everywhere. I love flavor vodka.
Malai will get drunk anywhere.
I think we need to give you a night off one night, and we'll just have a vodka night, and we'll just all drink.
Yeah.
We should. We should. Yeah, that's
Which was your
So
favourite
Nigel-
one, Malai? Can you remember the names of any?
Honey. I'll show you.
There's no need to call me honey. It's okay.
What were you doing then,
You
Nigel?
honey. You are honey.
Me, I'm a finance person, so I was in those days I was an accountant working for one of these big accounting firms. So I was I was really auditing, but it was more consulting, and every day was a ridiculously crazy day. It was difficult to describe.
Yeah,
and there was
I can imagine.
there were 2 or 3 nightclubs, and I was of course much younger then, so I had lots of energy. It was a lot of fun as long as you had enough energy. As long as the stories I could tell.
Yeah, they were the days literally just after the communism collapsed.
Correct.
And days that Poland being in communist under the communist regime for 45 years, didn't have any clue about business.
No.
And private enterprise and money, finance. It was just state-controlled, despotic, really.
Yeah.
The state made decisions for everything. You had no. I mean, I left in 1973, so I remember some of it, but of course I didn't go through the whole of the upheaval and. The revolution, you could almost say, bloodless revolution. But it's a completely different country now, although the Poles still haven't got a clue about business. They're not really. I think for too long, the country had been without democracy and without proper free market. And they still haven't got a clue how to run the country.
Well, yes, okay. I don't think they're doing too badly.
Are the arts and are people quite creative because
very
of that?
creative?
Yeah, quite an artistic.
Hugely creative. Yeah, art. I mean, Warsaw is a cultural capital of Poland, and it really is a lot of culture there. Absolutely, yeah, very creative people.
Sounds incredible.
They're
lovely
very
museums.
nice people. You'll have a fantastic time. But I actually don't think, this is just my personal opinion, that Warsaw is a place to go to. It's more to go to Krakow in the very south, and you can go to the Tatra Mountains as well.
I agree.
Or you can go to Gdańsk up in the north by the sea. You have a beach. The EU money, as Chrissy's explained, it's really boosted those cities. They're very, very nice. Big squares, sitting
Beautiful
outside.
architecture.
Fantastic summers. And you'll have a great time. And it is much. It's just a really nice time. It's much better than you think it's going to be.
Yeah, it is. When we went to Gdańsk, I mean, Gdańsk has got a beautiful architecture. It's post-German town or city, and it's got a beautiful Germanic architecture. which has all been restored with EU money. And it's absolutely fabulous. It's a beautiful place. And of course, it's on the sea. And we went on a boat. We went to all the sort of places famous for the war. The war really started from there, when the Schleswig-Holstein had sort of fired the first signs of starting of the war on the 1st of September. So yeah, it's a lot of history there, but it's a lovely, lovely city, and it's a very disciplined country, and a very you would say very orderly. So it's not like drunks lying in the gutters, and it's not. Because the police, it's quite tough, isn't it, Nigel? The police is quite tough in there.
Yeah, I would say so, yes. I never really got into trouble with the
No, well, most decent people don't get in trouble, and if you are a decent person, you will never get in. But if you are not, if you are overstepping the line, you would be very quickly moved off the streets. And I partly agree with this. I think we need some discipline. Otherwise, you know, you end up in chaos and mayhem.
Look, everybody. Look, everybody.
Polish people love dancing, so
dancing is
look, everybody. My dish is ready. Now I'm going to
every
try.
Polish man is a good dancer, and that's
Manda,
what I
take
love.
photo. Manda, take photo.
Oh, Malai, it's ready. My beef is not ready yet.
Chris, I've eaten it. Gone.
Oh my God, Amanda. My beef is not ready. I didn't cut my beef. I think I made a mistake.
Amanda, here. Here we go.
Looks delicious. Thank you so much, Malai. Thank you.
Hopefully you want to get ingredients. Try this and then just ping me if you need some tips and that.
It's
lovely. It's delicious.
I've liked every dish. Malai, I cooked your rice noodles on my own. Cooked it 3 nights in a row.
Well done. Well done. And Brenda, I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Nice and shy at 8 o'clock. You must be tired now as well.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Malai. That was fantastic. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Enjoy. Enjoy. And
bye-bye, guys.
Best.
Thank you, Malai. Bye, Julia. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy your mussman curry.
Lovely to meet you all.
Lovely to meet you all.
See you next week.
See you next week.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm going to put the recording.
Any food left?
It's what?
Tony,